What's up, future millionaires? Happy New Year to you. I'm Mike the Investor, and to kick off 2021, we're going to discuss an upcoming IPO known as Qualtrics, and they have a valuation of $12 to $14.4 billion. Let's dive into the details. Alright investors, welcome back to the channel. If you would like to earn some free stocks to kick off the new year, be sure to check out the Robinhood and the Webull link down below. Now the company Qualtrics has filed for an IPO, and they are a spinout from the company SAP. Now SAP currently owns 100% stake in Qualtrics, and after the IPO goes public, they will still own 80% stake. So I think this is positive news for potential new investors and current shareholders of SAP. But let's briefly dive into what we know about this IPO. So we are on Seeking Alpha currently, and it says experience management software company Qualtrics files for IPO spinning out of SAP. In July, SAP announced plans to spin off its Qualtrics units after 2 years of buying it for $8 billion. Qualtrics has now filed its IPO paperwork to list on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol XM. It goes on to say the company expects the offering price to be $20 to $24 per share, and that will value the company at $12 to $14.4 billion. It also says after the listing, Qualtrics will have two classes of shares. The publicly listed Class A shares are entitled to 1 vote each, and the Class B shares will get 10 votes each. SAP will own 80% of the outstanding shares, which I mentioned a little bit earlier, and then Silver Lake Technology Management, they will purchase 550 million shares, or about 4% stake, and then you have Qualtrics co-founder Ryan Smith will pick up about 1% stake of shares in the company as well. After that, in the first 3 quarters of 2020, Qualtrics reported a $550 million revenue increase, and that is a 30% year over year, even with us being in a pandemic. And then also earlier this month, Reuters said that the Qualtrics IPO could raise $1 to $2 billion, making it from $15 to $20 billion. So I think this could be a massive IPO. So now that we kind of know what to expect, we don't have a specific date, but we do know they are expected to go public either this month in January or next month in February. But now if you don't know who SAP is or who Qualtrics is, let's briefly look at these company websites and see exactly who they are. But I will tell you, they are market leaders in the industry. Let's dive into it. So as we dive into who SAP is the market leader in enterprise application software, helping companies of all sizes and in all industries run at their best. Now check this out. 77% of the world's transaction revenue touches an SAP system. That is massive. 77% of the entire world. That is huge. And now they have their own IPO spinoff that is already valued between $12 to $14 billion. So let's check out who Qualtrics is as well. Qualtrics XM is the backbone of the world's most successful companies. Our secure, agile, easy-to-use platform is a common framework for entire companies to design and improve customer and employee experiences, and to consistently drive innovation in a world where people demand ever more from products, brands, and experiences. So that is Qualtrics' operating system in a nutshell. And if we go over on who Qualtrics is, they are the leading experience data company, and we are owned by SAP, the market leader in operational data, also known as OData. Together, X plus O makes experience management better. And this is how these two companies combine together. So SAP technically owns Qualtrics, but they're also going to do a spinoff, and now Qualtrics is going to go public. So IPO just specifically stands for initial public offering, pretty much the first time that the company offers up ownership of their company to shareholders. So in a nutshell, that's what an IPO means. And so if we briefly look at why Qualtrics is so important and why they're probably going to make a lot of noise when they go public, let's see what they've already have accomplished. You can see 75% of the Fortune 100 companies already use Qualtrics. They have 100 million plus actions. 633% return on investment. They are a voted leader in the enterprise feedback management. They have 2 million plus users in over 100 plus countries. I think that is massive. And then not only that, they are a 2020 leader in the employee experience management. So Qualtrics is definitely already doing a lot of great things. They are just not a public company yet. And so the last thing I want to show you guys about Qualtrics is the revenue growth at scale. Let's check this out. If we go to the far left, they have 12,000 plus customers, 3,300 plus employees, 25 plus countries with employee presence, which I think is extremely important. If we go to the far right, 1,200 plus customers with 100K in annualized recurring revenue, 120% net retention rate, and a $60 billion total addressable market. Now, if we look at the 9 months total revenue, 2019 to 2020, 418 million to 550 million, so a 31% year-over-year growth and a 34% subscription year-over-year growth. And for the last 12 months, 532 million to 723 million of subscription revenue, and that is a 36% year-over-year growth and a 35% subscription year-over-year growth. So you can see this company is growing massively, and I also think when they go public, it's just going to skyrocket that much more. So this is why I'm extremely bullish on this IPO. I don't think it's that expensive, being ranged from $20 to $24 per share. I will be loading up a little bit on this company, and I'm also thinking about adding a few shares to SAP as well. And the reason why is because they're still going to own 80% of Qualtrics. So if Qualtrics does extremely well, SAP stock price will see some of that also. That is my personal opinion, not financial advice, but definitely consider smashing that like button if you learned something from this video. Share this out with someone you know. I'm Mike the Investor. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, always invest in yourself, and I'm out.